Okay, so the recording has started now. So hi everyone, welcome to the second awards night that we are holding for this evening. And yeah, so welcome to the second annual Enactus BCU Awards Night. Here's our host. So obviously you all know me as the president of the society, but then we also have Lefki who's co-hosting with me. So there's our lovely faces. So the agenda for today is we're firstly going to do a recap of what we've done this year. I know we've done so much this year, it's going to be hard to recap it all. And then in a bit, we're also going to introduce a new committee team for the next upcoming year. Some of them are here today, so they can explain who they are, basically. And then afterwards, we're going to get to some awards, firstly doing the Students' Awards, and then going on to some of the University Advisors and Coaches Awards as well. And then we're going to take a little break, around a 15 minutes break. And then around 6 o'clock, Marcus is going to do a small presentation and a speech. And then afterwards, we're going to go to some more awards, and then we're going to do a Q&A session, and then we're just done. So the recap of this year. So Lefki, do you want to do some of the recap?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good, because sometimes you talk while you're on mute, but you don't know that, but want to make sure. So we started 1.5 years ago. So now we are in the end of the second academic year of Enactus BCU. We actually recruited 30 members. We had 2 projects, which are achieving 8 out of 17 UN Sustainable Goals, and we want to do more next year. We have 12 partners. We had new, also previous partners that continue supporting us like Fido Nido, but at the same time, we always have our university advisors, our mentors, and our sponsors, like business coaches that support us throughout all the projects.
Okay, so there's a lot to unwrap in this one slide already. So firstly, we got to the top 25 of the UK national competitions, which is the first time in our team since even starting way before this rebranding. It's the first time we ever got to the semi-finals. Which was very exciting, and we were competing against universities like Nottingham, Southampton, DMU, KCL, all of those big universities. We've just been shortlisted as the Team of the Year in the BCU Awards, which is happening on the 9th of June, I believe. So we got shortlisted as one of the 5 teams that was proven exceptionally well this year. We actually implemented our first project that we first started up with, which is Save a Size. You can see some of the photos. You may recognize yourself in some of these. Marcus won Mentor of the Year at the Enactus UK Awards at the National Expo, so congratulations, Marcus. And Sana was shortlisted for Best Project Leader, so congratulations to you as well. And Lefki was also a runner-up in the Enterprise Rent-A-Car competition. So well done to you three. And you can see our beautiful pictures in the slide here. Just take a moment to relive all those moments we did this year. And a big thank you to some of our partners this year. We got obviously Vivek from Barclays, Richard Scott from the Steamhouse Incubator. We got Charles from Unilever. We got BCUSU on our backs, and we got Marcus and Richard from Enterprise Rent-A-Car. Sodexo, who gave us £650 last year to support Saver Sizes. We got Fido Nido and Better Pathways, who's been supporting our project Saver Sizes. We got Ben from Amazon. We got Andrew and Keith from Better Decision Making, and we got Lamek and Mark from Building Futures in Malawi, who's supporting Impact in Malawi. And we hosted and attended some events. So the first 2 were from a Better Decision Making workshop that we did with Andrew and Keith. And I hope you guys did enjoy that session. And the last one was from the National Expo, where some of our members went to the the expo itself and saw how much impact Enactus UK was making. And here are our 2 projects that we're currently doing, and we're doing one that is going to start in the new year. So I want Sana, and no pressure on you to explain saver sizes to those who are new, because you're best with that, I'm guessing.
Yeah, so Saver Sizes is a food delivery project that is aimed at individuals with disabilities in Birmingham. And what we're aiming to do is help reduce food waste, but also provide food parcels to individuals who would have otherwise have struggled to have access to food. And also in each box we have a recipe card, so that who were like the people we're delivering it to can follow the recipes and cook meals at home. And we've already done a project trial in November. I can't remember the month. I think it was November.
October.
October. So we did it in October, and that was a 4-week trial, and we delivered 8 boxes per week to 8 beneficiaries. So it was 1 box per beneficiary, and that was really successful. And hopefully soon we can expand the project. We're looking to partner with another food bank, and also like get food from the university, so we'll allow students to donate food. Yeah, that was
and then Impact Malawi, which I'm the project leader in. So Impact Malawi is going to be a mentoring program, hopefully starting in September, October time of this year, where we're connecting BCU students to school children in Malawi in the secondary education. So in a couple of weeks' time, actually, we are going to do a recruitment for our mentors, and there will be an event with the CEO of Building Future of Malawi, Lamek. We'll send details of that later on. But essentially, the mentoring program will be an 8 weeks program, and it will be piloted in September, as I did say, and it does reach 4 of those amazing UN Sustainable Development Goals, which is no poverty, quality education, decent work, and economic growth, and reduce inequalities. So they're the 2 projects that are currently running, but then we do have one more project that is going to start very soon, which actually one of our new committees is going to take up, which is essentially better decision making, where we're going to create a podcast around youth making better decisions in society around Birmingham. But yes, so as I did say, we all had an amazing year. It was really hard to wrap that up. But we all should be very proud of ourselves. And also, I want to take a moment to say thank you to everyone involved in this year, particularly this year's committee team. You guys have been really amazing, and I'm just really happy. But now, putting that aside, we are going to introduce some of our new committee teams, some of whom are here today. So here's our lovely photos. So myself and Annalise are continuing in our positions next year. If you're not sure, Caitlin Samuel Camps is coming back as the CRE for this year, but we also got some new faces. So firstly, we've got Tahid. So did you want to introduce yourself to everyone, your role and your degree, and what you're hoping to do this year?
Hi everyone, I'm Tahid. It's nice to meet you all, and I hope you're all really proud of everything you've achieved here so far. It's been great to see. I can tell from Prav's enthusiasm how much work you guys have put in and how great it seemed to be. And as she was presenting, it all does look really, really good. I'm really happy to be here today to share this moment with you guys. And yeah, like she said, I'm Tahid. I'm going to be the vice president for this upcoming year, and I'm looking forward to being with everyone and making some magic.
Great, perfect, thank you. Next up, Andrea's here as well. So Andrea, did you want to introduce yourself to everyone?
Hi all, as Prof said, my name is Andrea. Currently I'm a business management student on placement, and I am the new Vice President of Marketing and Events. And what can I say is that I'm looking forward to be working with you the next academic year and achieving great things together.
Great, thank you, Andrea. Next we got Guraj. So did you want to come up?
Yeah, hi. Hello, everyone. Am I visible as well?
No, we can't see you. It's not to worry. Though. It's not to worry.
Yeah, just a minute, because okay. So hello, everyone. This is Gaurang Rajyaguru. I'm a project lead for a better decision making for this year, and I'm doing MSc Cybersecurity. Yeah. It's been a very short time since I think 10 to 15 days, but I always follow the social media and a kind of activity what has been done by Enactus BCU. And yeah, it's lovely experience. Like nothing much to share because I have just about to get a training in this week itself about the committee role and all. So yeah, probably after that I would be in a better decision to tell something about more about my contribution towards the Enactus. Yeah, that's it.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you so much. And then we've got some others who couldn't make it today, but I'll explain some of the roles. So we got Sundari here, who's going to be our HR lead, taking over from Manashe's role. And then we got Sene, who's going to take over Suna's role from the project lead of Saver Sizes. And as I did tell you, Caitlin's coming back as the CRE. So I hope you enjoy your new committee for this year, and I hope we can make some magic even more next year. So fun part now. We're going to go to the main awards, and this first part of the awards, Marcus is going to present the awards. So just tell me in your own pace, Marcus, when should I click the slides?
I will do. I'll say next slide, please. I feel a little bit like Dermot O'Leary doing this part, so I need to try and really glam it up. But yeah, the first award is the Innovation Award, if you want to go across. And this is the first award of the evening, and it's an award that's given to someone who's developed ideas for the team and making sure that the projects that you've been working on are innovative. And well done for those who have been nominated for this award.
Perfect.
And before I announce the winner, I just want to, before all of the winners, I'll be announcing who was highly thought of in this area. So a big shout out before I announce the winner to Suna, who was really well thought of throughout the process. So well done on everything you've done this year for the group. However, the winner of the award is, I feel like I should have had a little drum roll.
Yeah, drum roll. I can do the drum roll if you want me to.
Yeah, go ahead. It is Menashe. Congratulations. Well done this year. Fully deserved. You've done absolutely amazing work. So congratulations.
Menashe, if you want to come up and say something.
Yeah, I'm here. Okay, what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to say something like.
Say something, at least something. Give us a
Okay,
flavor.
thank you guys, and thank you for whoever actually nominated me. And congratulations to Suna for the highly commended. Wait, am I supposed to? Sorry, my camera's on. Hold on. Oh, you guys can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, it's on my headphone. Sorry about that. Now, can you guys hear me?
We could hear you in the first place as well, so it was fine.
You guys, I don't know what to say. Like, thank you.
Okay, that's fine. That's completely fine. So now we're going to go on to the next award, which is the
Extra Mile Award.
Extra Mile Award. Yes.
Yeah, and this award goes to someone who works hard in the team to ensure that Enactus BCU is successful and pretty much does the most work for the team. So whoever's got this is the biggest grafter, as I would say. So the highly commended, before I announce the winner, is Prav. Well done, Prav.
Yay.
But the winner, so just pipped the highly commended, And I don't think there's any surprises, not from my point of view anyway, having witnessed the team for the last year. The winner is Lefke. Congratulations, Lefke, for the Extra Mile Award.
Thank you. I'm
Well
shy now. I'm gonna try to say good things now because I won an award. So I think the only thing that matters for this award is that when you're part of a team and team is friends or even the advisors are friendly with you and you create a connection with each other, you never give up and you try to do whatever you can for the team. So for the future committee that is coming now up, just remember this: you will be friends. You might fight, but you will be friends and you will always try to do what's best for the team. Thank you again.
great.
Well done, Lefke. The next award is the Team Player Award. And this is quite self-explanatory, but it goes to the individual who has proven that they can work well within the team and had contributed towards the ideas put forward for the team. And the highly commended in this category goes to Mariama. So congratulations.
Well
this
done,
means-
Mariama.
Well done. And highly commended, although it's not the exact award winner, you've obviously put a lot of the right things into place. So well done. And the winner, without further ado, of the Team Player Award is Sana. Congratulations, Sana.
Well done, Sana.
Thank you.
You
Thank
wanna
you
say
to whoever nominated me. I don't really know what to say, guys, but thank you.
I'm just waiting for someone to thank their pets or do a big thank you list. That'll come later, I'm sure. But yeah, congratulations, Sana. Loving the positivity on this call this evening.
Great.
Should we jump straight onto the next award?
Yes.
This is the Most Engaged Award. So again, pretty self-explanatory, but it goes to the person who has been engaged throughout the year, really putting their thoughts and ideas forward and being a great help to the team. And highly commended, before I announce the winner, is again Menashe, who's clearly had an absolutely fantastic year. So well done on that. And the award winner goes to one of our presenters this evening. Again, it's Prav. Well done, Prav.
Thank you, guys. I don't know what to say, but thank you. Don't know what to say, but
You don't want to thank a pet, Prav?
no, I would like to thank the team, actually. I want to thank the team for being so amazing.
Brilliant. And next up, we have the Newcomer of the Year award. So anyone that was in the team previously, obviously you're not in the running for this one. This goes to someone who is part of Enactus this academic year and has proven themselves to be a team and a valuable member of the team. And this one was tough to choose, I've been informed. The highly commended for this award goes to John. So well done, John. Great first year with Enactus. And the winner, without further ado, goes to VIRL.
Woo! Well done.
Congratulations.
Did you say something? No?
No speech on this one?
Still won the
Hello?
Oh,
Can you hear me now?
Oh,
yeah,
we can hear you.
now.
I'll just stop it with my headset. Yeah, if I knew that I was actually gonna win, I would have prepared the speech or something, but I don't know what to say. But thanks anyway. Thank you.
Yeah, it's definitely easier said than done, isn't it?
It's
Putting
true.
out an award speech. I'm glad with the VP Mentor of the Year, I didn't have to do a speech because I genuinely wasn't expecting it. So I would have done the exact same as everyone this evening, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Next award, Prav, is the Creativity Award, as you can see on your screens there. So again, this award goes to an individual who's put forward creative ideas and ensured that the team has high creativity throughout the 12 months. So the highly commended goes to Menashe, who's had a lot of mentions. So congratulations again. And the winner, we have a new name, goes to Jay. Congratulations, Jay.
Jay, did you want to say something?
There must be some thank yous from Jay.
Thank
Must
you,
be.
for nominating me and sorry.
think we had a bit of background noise there.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Thank you everyone for nominating me and making me the winner. I don't know what to say. I'm just like, I was always there for Enactus. I tried my best and I love the team. I love the team and I'm going to miss it next year. But I'm still going to be in contact with Enactus. So thank you very much. And yeah, congratulations to everyone.
Brilliant. Thank you on behalf of the team, Jay. And the next award is, and the final award, I should say, of this section is the Helping Hand Award. And this award goes to someone who's been very helpful, ensuring that the team runs smoothly throughout the year and is always there to help others. I think this is a quite nice award. And the highly commended goes again to Jay. So well done, Jay. You've clearly been creative and also helped everybody. And the winner of the award goes to, again, we've got a new name. If you haven't been called, you've got a chance. It's Annalise. Congratulations.
Sorry, guys. Let me just go to the slide. There you go.
Is it jump
There
back?
you go. Got it.
There we go. Congratulations.
Do you want to say something? A quick thank you?
Thank you.
Fully deserved. Everyone who won the awards this evening, fully deserved. And even those who didn't get commended or nominated for an award, still great effort this year, because I know the teams put a lot of good projects in place, and hopefully it'll carry on into the future.
Great. Thank you, Marcus, for delivering all the student awards. So now we're actually going to go on to some coaches and advisors awards. So Marcus, you may win an award, you may not, you never know. So now it's going to be me and Lefke going to be announcing some of these names. So the first award is the Excellent Feedback Award of the Year. So this award goes to someone who has provided the team with amazing feedback from the year and has been just a great advisor or coach towards our team in terms of giving feedback, which has helped our team grow. So Lefke, did you want to do the highly commended and the winner?
Yeah, just want to add that there were a mixed kind of nominations for this specific award, as all of our advisors were giving like excellent feedback. But the highly commended for the Excellent Feedback Award goes to Vivek. Woo! So congrats, Vivek. I know that you've been helping us for the past 1.5 years towards our competitions, how to do the competitions, how to structure everything. So congrats for that. But we have a winner for this award. And the winner is Karen.
Woo! Well done, Karen.
Oh my goodness, that was a shock.
Well done, Karen.
Thank you so much. I'm really surprised, and a bit like Marcus said, I didn't have anything prepared because I wasn't expecting to win anything. But yeah, it's a privilege, and I love sitting in on the meetings every month. And you two have just been fantastic in promoting it, getting your committee together. The second year has just seen such huge improvements in the way you've sort of brought everything together, and keep sort of plodding on with everything and trying to sort of keep going no matter what. So it's brilliant, and I'm really excited about the Malawi project, and hope that we can start to bring that around and introduce that more into our area as well next year. So yeah, looking forward to that. Fantastic. Okay, well done everybody, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Karen, for giving amazing feedback to our team. So the next award is the Recognition Master Award of the Year. So this award is going to go to one of our project partners. I don't know if any of them are in the call today, but we'll tell them if they have been recognized. So it's self-explanatory in the name, giving recognition to some of our project partners. So, Lefke.
So the highly commended for the Recognition Master Award goes to Better Pathways, who supported us with beneficiaries for our project Save Sizes that we did our pilot. And the winner is Fido Nido, who is the partner who actually provided us with all the food that we provided our beneficiaries. So
They're not here
they
today.
deserve it. Yeah, but we will send them an email.
Great. So the next award is the Coaching Champion Award of the Year. So this will go to one of our coaches and advisors who's just been a champion, really, has been amazing towards that team and has guided us every single part of the way.
So the highly commended for the Coaching Champion Award is Vivek.
Once again.
And the winner is Marcus.
Woo!
Wow, it's happened again. Yeah, literally no words. Thank you very much. And I don't want to steal actually from my little piece I'm doing at 6, but yeah, thank you everybody. You made it so easy to come into Enactus BCU. You've been so welcoming, and just thank you all. But yeah, I don't know how humbled a person could get. That's 2. Wow, thank you.
Sounds good. Well done, Marcus. So the next award is, if my screen could cooperate, the Keeping Us Safe Award. So this goes to an advisor who has ensured that we have been safe and complied with everything that we have to do to keep our projects going. So Lefki, did you want to announce?
Yeah. So again, this was a difficult category, but the highly commended for the Keeping Us Award of the Year is Leslie.
Woo! She says she'll be coming onto this call, but I don't know where she is, so.
No, that's fine. I'm sure that she will be like having in mind that she won awards, so that's good. And the winner is Ben Foreman from Amazon.
Wow, thank you very much. I really wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting to win an award. Though. I was thinking if I did win one, what would I say as Marcus was talking? And I thought, actually, it's exactly the same. Like I've kind of been wanting to be much more helpful for you guys this year, but you've done such a great job that it's been really difficult to help at times. So
you have been keeping us safe after all.
I don't think I've had to do much to do that. But no, thanks a lot. Appreciate it. And well done again, everyone.
Not a problem. So the next award is the Living by Our Values Award. So this award goes to someone who has came onto our team, came onto our advisory board, and has basically been valuable to the team. And as it says, living by our values. So, Lefty.
The highly commended for the Living by Our Values Award goes to Keith. I'm not sure if he's now with us.
He's not with us.
Okay. And the winner is Andrew, who is actually together with Keith, but nominations, what can we do?
Well done to them both. They were not sadly here today, but we'll let them know. So that draws the end of the first half of the awards. It did finish us slightly early, so we might have an earlier presentation by Marcus. So now we're going to go into a 10-15 minutes break. So during that time, you can get like something to drink, something to eat. And if you want some music played, we can do that as well. Yeah. And Minashi, didn't you say you were going to do a performance? Oh, I'm not sure if you're going to do that anymore. Haven't heard. Silence.
Okay, I forgot my guitar at home.
Of course he did. That's absolutely fine by us. But did you want to entertain people well?
I think it would be good to add that now within the break, new committee members or new members that are actually now in the call can ask questions from previous committee or members, advisors, anything that they want to, if they have any questions.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea. So if you want to have a question, just raise your hand in the reactions. Is that what you say? Yeah. And then, yeah. Courage, did you want to ask a question to anyone?
Yeah. I'm not sure who is the correct person to answer because my question is not that much specific. But just I want to know that I have been selected as a project lead for the better decision making,
Yeah.
and I'm not sure what will be the next step. Like I supposed to get a training, but is it a specific training for the enactors, or is it like a general training which has been conducted for all other societies and all, or yeah.
Okay, so there is specific training to Enactus members. One way was the leadership summit that we were going to attend in London. It was a 2 days training, but I know you might not be able to come, so when we'll go, we'll take some notes and bring it back, and then we're going to do some internal training as well, just so you get the grip of what the project is about, what your project will involve, how to recruit members onto that team, and really develop that project to the next level, and also how to do a needs assessment as well. So that will come into the training this summer. With the Enactus UK training, that will be in London. So obviously you said that you couldn't come, so we can update you with that. But otherwise, you can also, is optional, you can join the BCUSU society training as well. But I think the next one is this upcoming week, but it says on the invitation it was optional, so it's really up to you. Hopefully that answers your question.
Yeah, more or less it's clear. And my subsequent question is that during this particular call, you spoke couple of name with the who has the somewhat relevance with the better decision making project.
Yeah.
I think So, are those people belongs to BCU, or means, is there any way I can connect with them and get some a kind of
Yeah, so we can connect you actually to Andrew and Keith, who are our mentors for the project, who has been helping us with this project. I can get you connected to them and we start conversations from them, but that will be in a separate thing, of course.
Okay, so you said the Andrew and Keith, right? The two
Yes,
person.
I'll introduce you to them. So in the meantime, once we get everything settled.
Okay. That's great. And yeah, that's it for now. Thank you.
I think it should be added that from the training that you will receive from Enactus UK, but also from the process that you will be trained throughout the year from university advisors, mentors, and anyone
From
that's
these
looking at
lovely
the
people.
project can actually be applied in real life businesses. So it's not just a project or just a training for Enactus. You will use anything that you will learn to Enactus, but you can also use it outside the university and in the future.
Yeah, that makes sense. Perfect.
Okay. Any other questions before we're going to Marcus's speech soon? I'm hearing silences.
Yeah, just wondering, do we have any plan to meet in person? Because I just only meet couple of people from the.
Okay, so we do have something that is going on. I'm confirming the date with Leslie at the moment, but we are going to do an Impact to Malawi session with the CEO of Building Futures in Malawi, who is Lamek. We're going to do a session hopefully on the 15th of June. So I'll send more details about that, but that particular event will be in Cousin Building. But with the weekly meetings, because it's during the end of the year, we may not have it often, and it may have to be online for a bit. But obviously, when it's closer to the start, maybe end of August, beginning of September, we can start meeting in person again, and hopefully, we'll just be meeting in person and not doing online anymore. So we're just figuring plans how that's going to work, especially with the new Steam House, where our office is based, and now it's obviously got the new building, so we're just figuring out how that would work. Is that clear?
Thank you. Yeah, that's okay. Thank you.
Okay, great. So, did everyone take their break, or everyone just stared at the screen this entire time?
I guess it depends what everyone wants to do, Prav. If everyone wants to stay ahead of schedule and crack on, that I'm happy to do my speech, but it's up to everybody. I think everyone's still here, aren't they? So
I think everyone is still here. I think everyone's just like, let's just do it so I can leave earlier.
if there's any objections, raise your hand now. But I think we're all okay, aren't we?
Yeah, we should be all okay. Great.
Perfect.
So,
Yeah, well, my
Oh,
speech definitely won't take 5 minutes. I don't have too much to say, but hopefully it is impactful. Firstly, I have to say thank you for everyone in the team. As I mentioned during my little speech there, after winning a second award with this team, I feel like the reason why I feel so humbled is that the team have made it so easy for me to win those awards. And I mean that because you've put all the hard work in. When I joined my first BCU meeting and I saw the passion that Lefke and Prav had for this team, I knew they were definitely going in the right direction. And I want to say welcome to the new members of the team, and I'm sure they'll have that same feeling. And hopefully the culture that you have created will filter through to the new members. My advice is just to try and be as engaged as possible with the projects. There's definitely going to be bumps in the road, but it's a case of pulling together as a team, as you've seen the current BCU team have managed to do. And the big thing I've learned as a mentor, this is my second team that I've mentored, is I tend to learn a lot from you. So don't think I know everything. I had a perception when I first joined Enterprise that everyone at a senior level, I was almost terrified to speak to them because I thought they know everything. I don't know anything. It turns out we're all human. So yeah, try and learn as much as possible from the current team members, and then we'll try and learn from each other as we go through. And I'm sure Richard would echo that as well. And that's the main points I wanted to raise, really. I want to say good luck as well to Lefke, who actually secured a position with Enterprise during our relationship this year. Fully deserved. And as we mentioned at the start, came second in the Enterprise competition as well, which again was fully deserved. I know you did impress all of our senior employees in the business because they kept speaking to me about you and asking where you were up to in the process. And yeah, we managed to get you an offer for Enterprise, which is amazing. I know you'll do great things in the business, and it's a great business for you to join as well, because I've seen the work you do in BCU in terms of bringing your own ideas, and that's absolutely what we encourage at Enterprise. So I think you'll pull up some trees in our business, and I'm looking forward to hearing your successes there. But yeah, overall, thank you everybody for this amazing year. It was lovely to meet Prav and Lefke in person as well, and hopefully we can continue the same sort of relationship as I've had this year with the new team. And I know you'll get great success because the foundations have absolutely been set by the team. And congratulations to all the award winners this evening. But thank you very much, and I'll hand back over to Prav and Lefke.
Thank you so much, Marcus, for that. I really appreciate that speech so much. Especially Lefke, you must be blushing right now. But yeah, thank you so much, Marcus, for that. So more awards are coming, additional awards, if you could call it. So the first award is the Driving Success Award. So this award goes to an individual who has been nothing but helping the team drive success, basically. It's just what basically says in the title. So yeah, handing over to Lefke.
So the highly commended goes to a person who, even though came later in the team, from the first moment that they joined the call, they were interested in finding ways to improve our processes and anything that we could do. And this is Charles from Unilever.
Woo! Don't think he's on the call right now. So
we will send him an email and the recording, of course. But the winner goes to a person who's actually been with us for longer than a few months. And this is Vivek. So congrats about your award.
Well done, Vivek. Did you want to say something?
Oh, thanks so much. I'm actually very, very surprised because I automatically saw the title and assumed this must be a student award. Because I think, it's really down to all of you, the BCU team, for driving your own success. And you've done so incredibly well over the last couple of years. I can't believe that we've already gone through kind of 2 rounds of competitions, if you like. It's actually hard to think. So I think firstly, a big congratulations to all of you as a team. You've done so well. And then secondly, just a quick note. I think I want to kind of echo. I think it was Karen who said it's a real privilege to work with all of you, and it is a privilege. I think sometimes once you've graduated from uni and when you kind of work with students again and work with universities, you almost take it for granted. But it actually is such a big honor, such a big privilege to be asked to kind of help out with universities and Enactus teams again. So thank you very much. And also a big thank you to the different kind of advisors, mentors on the call and those that couldn't join. I think over the years, we've kind of formed some really good relationships, and it's such a, I think, brilliant team that BCU has as a true community. So, big thank you to all of you.
Thank you so much, Vivek, for that. I really appreciate that. So the next award is the Positivity Award. You all know what this award means. I don't think I should explain this, but someone who gives a positive smile on their face every time they work with the team, basically. So, handing
So
over
the
to
highly commended for the award is a person who always did it more personally because of his position in the team. And this is Marcus, as a mentor of me, and sometimes not just me, for other people in the team who try to give positivity and make everything better. But I don't want to disappoint you, Marcus. I think all the advisors and mentors agree in one thing. We have a person in our team who is highly positive, and this is Leslie.
Yeah. Oh, we've done the same thing again. Sorry, guys. Here we are. Well done, Leslie. Even for she said she'll be joining this call, but I'll send an email as well. So
I'm happy to accept on her behalf.
Funny. Okay, so the next award is the Mover of Mountains Award. So you may be wondering, why is it called Movers of Mountains? And it's a very creative name for an award, really. But the Mover of Mountains is someone who has basically has gone above and beyond to create impact for the team, to help us whenever we needed. And that's all I can really say for this award. So, Lucky, you go ahead.
Yeah, this award was also difficult to put in nominations, but the numbers always tell the truth. So the highly commended for the Mover of Mountains Award for this year is Richard from Enterprise Rent-A-Car. So congratulations, Richard.
Well done, Richard.
Well done, Richard.
And the winner is, again, Leslie Taylor.
She just keeps winning these awards and not even being here to accept them. But we'll let her know for sure.
Yeah. I'm sure she would want to be here. There must be something that's stopping her. So yeah.
There must be something that's stopping her. I did speak to her before, so okay. I'm not gonna try to make the same mistakes. So the next award is the Inspirer Award. So someone who just inspires us to keep moving forward. That's basically what it is.
And the highly commended for this award is Richard, again from Enterprise Rent-A-Car. I think he should say a speech now or something like that.
Yeah,
because
he
he's...
should say a speech. 2 highly commended means a winner, so.
I mean, I think that, you're exactly a bit to my message that I put in the chat. Like, you're in exactly the right place. It's pretty easy to inspire people around the idea of getting involved in Enactus, because it's such a good thing all around. It's great for yourselves as individuals and your development. It obviously has great outputs as well in terms of the impact that it has on the beneficiaries. And I've seen that firsthand. I was an Enactus student when I was at university. It was through that network that I met Enterprise Rent-A-Car, and here I am now 11, 12 years later, supporting an Enactus team from within Enterprise. And it really sets you up alongside your role in companies like Enterprise. There's often like social value pieces of work you'll get involved in. And if people see that you have that interest in you, then they'll direct you to them. So I find that I get more from my day job because at my DNA level, I was an Enactus student. So if you're just joining this call and you're wondering what Enactus is all about, you're in exactly the right place. And I commend anyone that gets involved as early as they can in their student journey to go and get involved in Enactus. And, you know, no better place with the leadership of obviously Lefke and Prav too.
Thank you, Richard.
And you can see from this speech why he was highly commended for this Bar Award.
I'll be a better speech now from the winner. It's a competition.
So the winner of this award is, again, Vivek.
Woo!
Come on then, Vivek. Let's have it.
Oh gosh, Richard's really set me up now, hasn't he?
Stage is ready, Vivek.
I mean, I think I guess one other thing I would say is I've been with Enactus in some capacity for 5 or 6 years now. And like Richard said, you don't have to do too much to inspire others. It's such a great group of people as it is. And I always feel so lucky to, you know, share the same room or share the same Teams meeting in this case with so many like-minded students, like-minded professionals. And it's so brilliant. And I still remember, I was an Enactus student when I was studying in the UK and also in the US. And I remember it was like, you know, Freshers Week, I suppose. I was like checking out all the different societies on campus. And most of them were okay, most of them were good. And I remember stepping into the room at an Enactus talk and I was just blown away. Everything from the speakers to how professional it was, like the branding. It was just so awesome. And I went away for, I think, like a long weekend for an Enactus training camp. And I met many of the Enactus staff members, alumni, advisors, and everyone was just so positive about what Enactus means, its values, the sustainable development goals. And I just thought, you know, I have to be part of this organization. And it's probably kind of one of the biggest highlights that I kind of took away from university. And I think so lucky to still be part of it. So no, thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you so much for that.
And again, you could understand why he won the award. You don't need to say anything else.
Yeah, you can understand. Okay, so the next award is Mentor of the Year. So you didn't think Coach and Champion was the same as Mentor of the Year, but we do have our own Mentor of the Year award. So, Lefke?
So the highly commended for the Mentor of the Year award goes to Ben Foreman from Amazon.
Woo! Well done, Ben.
And the winner of this award goes to Richard from Enterprise Rent-A-Car.
Richard, woo!
You can do a speech again if you want to.
Yeah, you've heard my speech, but on you guys, a bit like Vivek said before, like you guys are the winners, really. You know, we're just here to support however we can, and anyone again in this forum, you will get out what you put in. You know, if you put in a little bit passively, you'll get a little bit back. It's better than doing nothing. But if you can find the time in the organization to invest energy into Enactus, it will open up doors that you couldn't really imagine, and you'll enjoy it as well. So we're just here to help, and yeah, see me as part of your wider network.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Richard. So we had the Mentor of the Year award, but now we've got the Advisor of the Year award. So, Lefke?
So the highly commended is, again, Karen. If you want to make another speech, again, you're allowed to.
It's fine, but thank you very much. I'm very flattered.
And the winner is Sabine. I'm not sure if she's with us today.
She's not with us today.
I think she was going to try to, but she may have got caught up with something else. But I'm sure that on behalf of Sabine, she would be very, very pleased to receive the award.
It would have been. Yes. So thank you so much. So we got 4 awards left. So let's get crack on. So firstly, this is the behind the scenes awards. Behind the scenes, you know what behind the scenes is basically someone who just works behind the scenes to make the team better, if you get what I mean. So Lefke, do you want to go ahead?
So the highly commended for this award was Sabine, again, since she always tried to bring new members.
I think she's on the call now.
Is she?
It sounds a bit as if I stepped in right at the very perfect time.
Actually, no. Maybe go back a slide back. Let's repeat that. So you won an award a minute ago, but now you're again highly commended.
You won a Vice of the Year award, Sabine.
That's very kind. Thank you so much.
So as I was saying, for the highly commended was again Sabine, as she was always trying to bring new students to get in Enactus and being interested in the team and the projects. But the winner of this award goes to Joe. Joe is not here today with us, but behind the scenes, he managed to give to Enactus BCU £600?
£500.
£500 to use for projects, for meetings, for traveling, anything that our team needs.
And he's sadly not with us. He's actually a new university advisor of ours, so you should be able, for the new committee we're meeting next academic year. And he's a very highly motivated person. So now we're going to go to the Above and Beyond award. So as this award mentions, someone who goes above and beyond to make the team amazing, of course. So yeah, Lefke, go ahead.
So the highly commended is again Leslie. But the winner for this award is Keith, who for the project, the new project that we have as a team, always worked towards making things better. Behind the scenes, again, trying to help us create better presentations for competitions and awards. So unfortunately, he's not with us today, but hopefully he will see our recording.
Great. And now, actually, we're going on to the final award of the night. I know this night has gone really quick. I didn't think it would have gone till 6 o'clock, if I'm honest. We just put it to 7 because we didn't know, but of course we're at the last award. So the last award is the Newcomer Advisors Award. So this is for any new coaches, advisors who came on board. So we wanted to give them an award to being so valuable to the team when they entered end last of the year. So
the highly commended, it's Joe who won the award earlier, since he tried to help us so much without being actually in the Enactus BCU team. Now he will be. But the winner of the Enactus BCU Newcomer Award is Charles from Unilever, because as I said earlier, from the first meeting that he joined, he actually stayed for an hour, like more in the end, because he wanted to understand more about the team and provide as much service as he could.
Yeah. Well done, Charles. He's not here with us, but we'll let him know he won. Okay, so congratulations to everyone in this call and those who's not able to call. You should just give yourself an applause just for being amazing.
Just
do it. So yeah, just go on, join with me. So now we're going to go to Q&A, but I don't know if anyone wants to go to the Q&A. You can ask yourself some questions to anyone about employability or about Enactus or anything.
Even the opposite, if advisors or mentors want to say something about Enactus, how things work for the new members of the committee to gain more understanding, you're welcome to.
Yeah, so it's for anyone. I'm just going to put this in for a couple of minutes and then we'll finish. So,
do you want me to start with a question?
Of course.
Sure.
Of course.
I'll go for Prav and for Lefke. In fact, no, just Lefke, because obviously you won't be with the team next year. What would you say has been the most enjoyable part for you being part of the Enactus BCU team?
being honest, the time that we didn't actually do work, but we're together like with the team doing random things or saying random things.
Yeah.
I think that was it. Or even with the university advisors or anything, like within the support network meetings each month, like even the few minutes that we would say random things or things around the projects, I think made it more fun and more enjoyable.
And that's a good tip, isn't it, for the rest of the team? Sometimes don't take it too serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Any other questions from anyone? Or are you all too shy? Yes, Menashe. Go on.
Okay. Okay. I think this is a question for like the advisors. What kind of advice would you give for someone going to assessment centers and stuff like that?
Who's going to answer this question?
Richard, I think I would give that to Richard.
I think Richard may have gone, actually.
He might have gone, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
Who else?
mean assessment centres at different employers?
Yeah, definitely. At like different companies, different I don't know, like how do you like conduct yourself at like assessment centers, and how do
Yeah.
you get through the day?
I can step in on that one from a recruitment perspective, definitely. So although at Enterprise we assess on competency, so we will look into your customer service skills, your sales skills. Personality goes a long way. I know we had an award this evening, which was the Positivity Award. If you walk into an assessment centre or an interview and you've got a smile on your face and you're positive about the opportunity, you're excited, that makes a huge difference. I think I do around 1,000 interviews a year, virtually, or I have done since I've been at home. And if I press the join meeting button and I'm greeted with a big smile, someone that's excited, it goes a massive way. I know it's only a small piece of advice, but if you can just take positivity with you wherever you go, whoever you meet in your career, it goes a really long way. And you tend to have more fun, like Lefty said, around your actual work tasks if you're more positive. So yeah, probably not that easy just to say to someone, be positive, but you can always fake it. Always just make sure you're smiling.
Great. Actually, I have a question for some of the new committee members. What is one thing that you're excited for working with Enactus next year? Can we take in turns, or who's going to come first, or whoever wanted to come first? Or should I pick people?
She likes putting people in the corner.
They said, no, I don't want to answer. I don't want to answer. Let's actually start with Andrea. What's one thing you're excited for next year?
They could put it in the chat, Prav, as well.
They can as well.
Mm.
There she is. There she is. You're on mute.
That's the thing that Marcus likes when someone is on mute, but he waits a few minutes and then they tell him like you're on mute.
So probably at the moment, I would say the fact that I'm joining a team with some really cool members from what I'm seeing so far. It's the first time ever when I'm joining a society. And as I have seen so far, you are doing great things, and I always want to be part of a team who is doing so many great things for the humanity, for the social environment and everything.
Okay, that's great. Tahir, do you want to go next? Because I can see you on my screen, so no pressure.
You're just directing it at me, innit?
Yes.
Well, I'm really just excited, like Andrea said, just to join a team, build my skills. You know, like I'm seeing from everyone here today, everyone's got boatloads of enthusiasm and ambition and drive just to help everyone out. So to be part of a team like that, that's what I'm really excited for. It's my second society that I'll be joining, but I feel like it's a bit more tailored to what I want to do, how I want to be. So I'm just looking forward to being part of this with everyone, and you know, like I said, make some magic in it. So
Yes,
that's
great.
it, really.
And by the way, in his application, the amount of detail he went into was just incredible. Just to point that out.
I'm glad you read it because it took a while. So
It was amazing. So Raj, do you want to go next? What's one thing you're excited for the next academic year in terms of Enactus? You can write on the chat as well if you're not comfortable speaking. We lost him. I think if he's trying to speak, then he's on mute, but we'll wait in the chat bar as well. Okay, I think we lost him. But that's okay.
That's okay. So from my side, I just want to say goodbye to everyone. From our team members, I can see Suna, she's kind of sad. I don't like her. Okay, we made her smile. And university advisors, mentors, it's been a lovely year. We learned so much from all of you, team members and advisors, as we are really young, and it's really useful to have people who will show us the way of doing something and helping us instead of leaving us like behind. So I would just like to say thank you. Oh, we have a hand. Nashi? Bestie?
Hello. Wait. I said one more question. Are we already done asking questions?
We are going to ask more questions after
questions, so whatever you want to.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
So, this is like, I have like one more question for the advisors. Like, okay, do you find it easy, like, switching careers when you're like focused on one type of industry before?
Who wants to answer that?
I didn't catch the first part.
Okay.
Oh, we got 3 people.
Sorry.
Answer that.
Okay, the question was, do you find it easy or is it like very difficult to switch like industries when you've been focused on one industry during your whole career?
I'll let the people who raise their hands go first.
Okay, so we got Sabine first. So
Thanks, Prav. So I changed, I wouldn't say I properly changed my career at some point, but I kind of took quite a turn in my focus, even though everything I did was kind of fashion related. But I can totally tell you that if you see this career change as a positive thing, as a challenge that kind of helps you to grow, and you put the same passion into one area then into another, I don't see any reason why a career change should be anything negative. Like, it can be super inspiring, it can be super motivating to push yourself forward, because essentially we all learn our life long. And if you see this as a positive thing, I kind of feel like a career change is never something negative.
thank you. Karen?
Yeah, very true, Sabine. And I think often the career changes have happened quite organically. So usually something that you're doing within one job leads to something else. And the changes that have happened for me over the years have literally evolved from one to the other, almost without realizing that you're going down a different path. You just end up kind of doing something that means that either then you can apply for that job and it's a very natural thing to do, or you're just fortunate enough to be able to sort of move sideways maybe into something else. So quite often it's, you know, any kind of change is never dramatic. It's always an evolution of something else.
Thank you, Karen. Marcus?
Yeah, pretty much echo Sabine and Karen. The one thing I would add is it does happen organically, especially as in the business I've been in, where I've actually changed roles into different departments. But you find that you take a lot of skills that you've learned and transfer them into a new space. So I guess don't fear a change, because it turns out a change is as good as a rest at times, especially in if you're moving, I went from personal training into human resources, so completely different, but there was still a lot of skills I picked up and you can use in terms of communication and those sorts of things. So yeah, just enjoy any changes and try and be adaptable and flexible, because that's ultimately business will always change. So we have to be able to adapt to it.
And actually, does that answer your question?
Yeah, it answers my question very well. Thank you for your answers. I'll take them.
Good luck, Minshay.
Thank you.
Good luck. Yeah, Lefty.
And I'm just going to sign off now, just very quickly, and say, you know, huge congratulations to Lefty for your new position with Enterprise, and I hope that all goes well. And Prav, make the most of your summer, because as of next summer you'll be out into the wide world, I'm sure, unless you start to do a master's, but you've got another year ahead of you. Really looking forward to Caitlin coming back as well, and seeing what we can add, and hopefully Sabine and I will continue to recruit. We've got some very keen first years in fashion this year that I'm hoping we can bring on board with Enactus in their second year. So we keep our fingers crossed, and keep us posted on the 15th of June meeting with Lamech, and you know, bring us in on that as well if you want. I think I'll be around then. So yeah. Have a lovely summer, everybody, and yeah, hope to catch up with you all soon. And thanks to all the other mentors as well. Bye.
Hi. Lefty, did you want to continue what you were saying?
I think I said what I wanted, to be honest. Like, it was just a goodbye. Yeah, that was it. So if anyone else wants to add anything before we leave forever.
Yeah, Mariama? Oh, it's Mariama?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just wanted to echo Lefty, because I'll also be departing. I just wanted to say a massive thank you to Prav, to everyone, to Marcus, to Richard, for really helping us this year in Enactus. Of course, we've had COVID before, and it was really hard with communication, but we had my MS Teams and everything, and we've really improved as a team. So we've achieved a lot, and congrats to everyone who's won awards. And yeah, good luck to all the new members and all the mentors, and thank you for helping us so much.
Thank you, Mariama. And it's crazy, us two in particular was there from 2019. So it's been really
Yeah,
hot.
it's true. It feels like a long time ago.
It does. Who else wants to say something? It's your chance. I'm not gonna say anything until later on.
Nashe?
Yeah, Menashe?
Yeah. Wait, there's feedback. Oh, yeah. I just want to say thank you to everyone. It was a great time in this. Thank you to the mentors for your advice, and thank you guys for your participation. Yeah, that's all I can say.
Thank you, Menashe. Because you also be graduating this year. Anyone else? I'm going to say something at the end, so I'm going to let everyone say something first. Sabine?
Yes, just a massive thank you for your engagement. I really, really appreciate what you have achieved. And I hope that, you know, wherever you kind of step into industry, whatever society or social circles you'll come into, that you keep changing society and you kind of keep making people's lives better. So well done, everyone. And yeah, a massive thank you.
Great, thank you, Sabine. I'm going to let people say whatever they want first, and then I'll say something special at the end. Who wants to go next? So I'm not putting pressure.
I think now it's your turn.
Oh, God, okay. Basically, when it comes to next year's award, I'm going to do something more emotional because that's when I'm graduating. But because I'm staying on for this year, it's not going to be as emotional. But I want to say for anyone who has been working this year particularly, thank you, because we made so much progress throughout the year. Like, we got saver sizes to be implemented and expanding We got Impact in Malawi starting up. We're getting better decision making up and running as well. So from when we started last January 2021, we were just a team that was just rushing to just either get to the nationals. We just came up with a project just so we can enter the national competitions. But I think we now took some time to actually implement those projects and made it impactful with this year. And this year has been very impactful. Like, I cannot imagine, even like when I saw the recap of what I did earlier, I was just blown away with the amount of achievements we've done this year. So I just want to say thank you, and thank you only, and good luck to everyone who's graduating this year and moving on, wherever you guys do. I'm gonna be up there being proud of you all, just gonna clap my hands and be proud no matter what you do. And those who are starting next year, I'm very excited to be working with you guys. I'm very excited. Like, I just cannot excite my happiness right now, but I'm excited to work with all of you next year so we can make some more changes and more impact and more projects. So thank you, guys.
Thank you. I think it's good to add that the new members will not actually understand the impact that they will do until the time that they actually implement their projects. Because as Prav said, we designed projects, but we didn't realize the change until we actually delivered the first boxes of saver sizes. And we saw people crying because someone cared for them. We didn't think it was so important. We said, oh, it's important, we're making impact, but you don't really understand the impact that you've made until you actually see benefiting other people other than you. It's good to benefit yourself, but sometimes as a human, you need to feel that you're helping someone else, or as a whole, the society, to actually feel good. So hopefully you will feel that the coming year, in the how many months? Like in 3 months, 4 months? Yeah. Soon.
Soon. Yeah, and
So-
as Lucky said, as you said, the impact, like, you would never realize how much impact you're making on other people unless you're actually on the forefront, like, especially with saver sizes this year. So no can say it from our hearts how much the team has been impacting so much. Like, as you said, Lefke, beneficiaries are crying, saying that they cared for them, and that's what we want to do, even continuing next year. So even if Enactus is an employability opportunity, but it's majority of what the values of Enactus is to help other people, to impact other people. So just keep that in your minds. Even if you eventually want to go into employment and have increased employability, just remember the values that we are helping other people, we are impacting other people. And that's one reason why I even got into Enactus in the first place, because I always just wanted to help people. And 2 years running as a president and 1 year as a HR manager, I can surely say you will be emotional throughout this journey. Trust me.
Anything anyone wants to add before we go? I think it was a good ending. I don't want to ruin it.
Nope, no one wants to end it. So thank you everyone for coming to this night. I'm really appreciating you came. You didn't have to come, but you did. And I'm going to email all of you with your certificates, and so you can obviously display them on your LinkedIn or like post about it that you won an award with Enactus BCU. But I'll email you your certificates in a bit, in the next couple of days, so you should be receiving them. But yeah, thank you so much everyone, and I'll see you very, very soon, hopefully.
Thank you all. Have a nice evening.
Thanks,
Bye.
everyone.
Thank you. Bye, guys. Good luck.
I'm going to stop the recording here.